Good morning. This morning I released a 5-piece 5x5 300 dpi blog board set. Now, I stepped outside of the box a little bit with this because I wanted to create something really unique for your advertising needs, for your Facebook page, for your personal page, whatever it might be. So I got a little creative with some shapes in this. And there are so many options available in these templates that it'll make your head spin. So I'll probably do another video a little later down the line showing you how to really play with these. For right now, I'm just going to show you what's being released. This right here has a white background. Sorry about that. Those are my guide tools. It has a white background. These masks here are pink only because I needed to separate them, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see them on the gray background. But any of these that are in pink, where it says place your image here, you can also place text there by choosing T for text and then coming over and choosing your message. Once it's in place, you just click on the layer, V for move, and you would line your message up in these boxes. If you want to use it as a picture mask, you would just not add that layer. So we can do Control Z until it's gone, and we can place an image within this. File, place embedded. We'll choose this guy here. Size it down, making sure your constrain tools are on, please. This constrain is very important because otherwise your images are going to look all kinds of wonky. They're going to be short and tall, fat and skinny, whatever. But you can place your image in there, or you can use text. So the next one is basically the same principles. Again, it has my copyright, but this circle here is on this pink mask layer right here. Now I have it locked for a reason, and that's because I added drop shadows to this, and I really don't want you to move it because it is lined up perfectly for the presentation of this. What's cool about these, they're 5x5, so you can use them on Instagram because they're square, and it won't cut off anything in your feed on Instagram. And it was suggested to me that we needed more 5x5s on my website for that specific reason. Now again, what we can do instead of using this as a mask, we can put in your logo, your watermark. You can place anything within this, and we'll just choose B for brush, and I'm going to use my impromptu here. I'm going to scale it down, putting it at 100% opacity. V for move, because we did it on a separate layer, and we can line that right up within that box. So you can customize this in so many different ways. You can put a picture, you could leave it pink and just leave it pink. You could change the color. Now if you want to change the color, I'm going to do Control Z again to get rid of that. If you want to change that picture mask color, this pink, what we're going to do is add a layer, choose a solid color, and let's go with something teal maybe. Ooh, that's crazy bright. Let's go with this one. We're going to bring this down, and it already clipped it to it. So now we have it any color that your brand or your session would be correlated within all of the colors within your elements. You can sample off of one of the images if you wanted. Let's do that. File, place embedded again. Let's see. Now remember, you are keeping your constrain tool on. You can either click the check mark to confirm its placement, or you can simply click on the layer. Now, if I wanted this color to be a color within this, all I have to do is come up here and choose any color within my image. So you're stylizing this to maybe a session, to your brand. It has a lot of possibilities. This is just a couple that I'm throwing out there for you guys. Now, another one that I created, and they're different colors again, because this one gets a little on the crazy side also, is I decided that when I made this for technical purposes, to give you some ideas that you could put some fonts in here, or a message, whatever. And you could also use these the same way, or you could put images within this. Let me see if just 1 second, and I'll show you one that I finished. With that particular one. And that's what I came up with. And that's the exact one of this. So there's a lot of different ways of using this 5-piece set. Now this one's, again, I have drop shadows on these, so your images are going to stand out just the same. I forgot to clip this for the video purposes. Sorry about that. But you place any of your images within this, and you could place text. You could place your watermark. You could use one of the custom brushes. And all we have to do is add a layer above this and choose B for brush. I just did a bunch of brushes the other day. Let's go with this one. I'm going to scale it down. And again, you can make this any color you want. We did it on a separate background layer. So we're going to do V for move. And we can position this and size it, because I made it too big. And you're seeing that it's lined up by those highlighted magenta lines. And we're just going to put it in place. Now, to put any of your images in, again, you're going to go to File, Place Embedded, and just use this guy again. These are going to want to rotate so that they're optically correct within their mask. And again, just click on the layer and it'll confirm its placement. Same thing with this one. This is a fun one. I threw this into the pack because it's all geometrically shaped patterns, kind of Art Deco-y. I don't know what you want to really call it. But again, all of those options that I just pointed out, the text fields, changing the colors of any of these, placing your watermark here maybe. There's numerous ways of altering this package of templates. There is with all of my blog boards, but even more so with these because of the geometric shapes. So I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and that I gave you some ideas on how to customize some things for your brand, your presence, your professionalism of your Facebook page, of your website. These can be used anywhere. This particular one that you're seeing right now is going to be listed under the freebies so that you have something to play with. Gets you in line to using possibly the set when you're ready. But this gives you a little bit of play space and understanding how to change a lot of this out. Now, I did not group anything because the PSE users out there, they can't open groups, so they are placed in order that you can follow this right along and they'll all be in place. Again, though, when you're doing these, let's say that we're done with this, we're going to come down and we can save the PSD of this, and we're going to rename it to our client so that we don't overwrite the original file. If you overwrite the original file and save it as a PSD, your original file isn't there, but you didn't lose your layers either. So when you're ready to save this for the web display, you're just going to come down and we're going to flatten it, and we're going to do File, Save As, and we're going to name it to our client's needs. I'm just going to call it Savannah 1. And we're going to save it as a JPEG. It's in the sRGB format, so there's no worries of web display and its purposes. And then you're just going to go ahead and save it at a maximum of 12 and say OK. This is now ready for you to put on Facebook, on your website, on Instagram, anywhere you want it. It's square, it fits everywhere, and I hope that you enjoy this package. Have a great day. Bye.